Hey guys, this is Aaron with Full Torque. Today we got an awesome car, the 2020 Shelby GT500. This thing is insane. We got this stripeless and without the track package because those carbon fiber wheels look kind of goofy. But this car is a beast. It's making 760 horsepower, 625 pound-feet of torque, 5.2 liter supercharged V8. A 0 to 60 is like 3.5 seconds, a quarter mile's 11 flat. Top speed, I believe, is 500 miles an hour. I think that's where they get the GT500. We're going to be testing it. We got a draggy device that will give us some pretty accurate 0 to 60 times, quarter mile times, and whatnot. So let's get after it.
On it, so it reacted a little differently than I was thinking. The dust on the floor helped. Oh, dude, I was literally like, just
tap it in.
Just tap. You want to go home, right? Oh, too much. Even if I stepped on it with the traction control, like track mode, which eliminates some traction control, it won't spin. It'll like, and then like hook. Oh. It's weird. Yeah, you take it off and basically welcome to ice skating. Hey guys, Jace, Full Torque, here with Miles. We are taking a spin in this 2020 GT500. Amazing car, nothing but pretty good things to say about it. We've had this car for the channel now. When did we buy it? Like 2-3 weeks ago? Now that we've all driven the car, we're going out to drive it some more together, but we've all had time in the car already. We're just want to talk about some of the features of the car real quick. This is an okay optioned out model. It doesn't have the carbon fiber spoiler. It doesn't have the carbon fiber wheels. We did the track seats because I think they look way better. You can get air condition or heat on the seats if you go with the track seats, but they're actually pretty comfortable, huh?
Yeah, surprisingly so for kind of bucket style seats.
Yeah, like they're obviously not, you know, as good as a leather cushy gush, but I think they're actually really nice, and it's a bigger car, so these are bigger seats. Anyways, getting back to features. So drive modes on this car, you can set the power, you can set the steering wheel, like handling of steering wheel, the way the input comes through the steering wheel. They have sport, comfort, normal mode. You can set your traction control, your exhaust tone, so you can run track mode and quiet, which is kind of cool if you're getting sick of the noise. And then suspension, they're obviously electronic controlled, so you can go all the way from comfort up to track, which track is very stiff. Like, I am impressed. Like, Mustangs are not light cars. It feels like a GT3 when you put it in track mode. It handles, it hugs, it's super stiff. It's substantially different than when you just comfort drive it, which is awesome. And then there's another advanced traction control option. So all that is your mode. So you can customize it completely for how you like to drive the car for the most part. And then obviously as you flip through the mode sections, get past the semi. Hang on. If you don't want to do a custom mode, that's fine. You can just go flip to the screen. You've got track mode, you've got drag strip mode, which is lets you line lock, launch control, everything is involved with that, which is awesome. You can do slippery like rain and snow mode. Obviously turns down the power for that. Normal mode, my mode, which just goes back to your custom mode, and then sport mode, which is it's a good in between. Like the exhaust note goes up, The suspension's kind of middle ground, a little bit stiffer, but not over the top. I actually like to drive in sport a lot because if you're in non-manual mode and in auto mode, the downshifts are pretty responsive when you get on the brake or when you get on the accelerator. Next mode is track mode, which is what I like to drive it in right now because I'm new to the car and I love to just always have all the power that I can't use. So yeah, that's all the modes about the car. Those are some of the features of the inside. The only other thing, so steering wheel comes in suede, which is super nice. I don't think I've seen any without that, so I'm pretty sure that that's a standard option. I actually enjoy the steering wheel more than the GT3 and the GT2 RS steering wheel. It's a little bit thicker, but you still have the suede, so I don't know, it just feels a little better to me. Obviously, all the Fords have the, you know, the Ford, what was it called? Ford Link Pass, which is all the automatic features, so you can control your car from anywhere, you can start it from anywhere, you can unlock the doors from anywhere. GPS is your location, so if somebody takes your car, you can get on the app and actually see exactly where they're at. So there's a lot of cool features that Ford does on their more premium models, which is cool. This is weird right here. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the shifter. This is a little different because it's obviously a little turn knob. It's not the stereo. Don't confuse that. That could be bad. I don't know if I like that. I know a lot of the new Fords are doing that, but for the performance model, I like having something that you can grab, like you can shift gears. It just makes it feel more sporty. So I don't know if I agree doing that on this high of a performance model. So that's just my take on it though. We're just testing it. I mean, this isn't the most ideal drag strip since it's not a drag strip, but we're just gonna test the line lock and see how it works because we're having a hard time with it. So you have to go to drag strip mode, which we're in. Now you hit the Shelby little dealio here. Track apps, select that. Line lock, select OK. Hold OK to initiate line lock, holding OK. Okay, there's a little tire emblem. To engage, firmly apply brake and hold. And you're supposed to press it really freaking hard.
You're 2 feet on there.
Those skinny legs aren't the strongest in the world. Okay, supposed to come up with another OK button.
Just lock your knees and slide the chair forward. Power seat.
They're locked. My knees are locked. I've done the whole rotation. Oh, there we go. Press OK to begin. Line lock unavailable.
20 minutes later.
Well, that's baloney. We got the non-line lock model, I think. I don't know. That's weird. I did everything. That's crazy how hard you have to push that down. That was too, okay. Oh, he's skinny, he's weak, he can't do, no, dude. I could kick some stuff back in the day, and that was very difficult. So, figured out the issue. I think maybe my seatbelt's not on. It doesn't want you to drive without that, I guess. I don't know if that's it, but here we go. Watch this little wheel thing, because I gotta push this thing, and okay, that's like, if you were like, oh my gosh, child in the road, that's how hard you would push. And I have 2 feet on it, so you might not even push that hard, and that's where it's at on that little wheel. You have to rotate it all the way around. Engaged, press OK to begin. Okay, it wasn't my seatbelt. I don't know. It's okay, I'm in park. Okay. No. I'm in park, okay. So again,
okay, one more.
Take one. Here comes Hulk experience again. Pushing that. Okay, okay. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there you go. Dude, she's roasty toasty. Look at that.
Okay, we're gonna do a 1/4 mile run real quick. You got that draggy? Let's do this, boys.
A 12.69 1/4 mile, 0 to 65.05 seconds.
Oh, and if you couldn't tell from the
yikes is right.
If you couldn't tell from the videos,
slower than my car.
We probably had a black line for a mile before we got traction.
30, 60.
That's scary.
Yeah. That is a little scary.
That was a 12.3 second quarter mile. That was a 4.64 second 0 to 60. So it is faster. It was faster than in drag strip mode.
Really?
Yeah, because drag strip mode was 5 something.
What did you think, Miles? I felt like we spun the whole time still.
Yeah, we still spun quite a bit.
Yeah. Maybe we go sport mode. Let's get the traction control dialed down. Let's just, you know, let's cut power from the engine, which obviously going down in modes will do that, but let's just see.
30, 60, quarter mile, 130.
That was a 4.43 0 to 60 and a 12.20 quarter mile.
So we're shaving time as
Yeah.
we go down in power.
A tenth of a second.
So give and take there, turn the power down, turn up traction control, and things just keep getting better. Obviously nowhere near the 11-second rating, but I guess we just don't know how to go in a straight line as good as other people. I just think that with these tires and with the power this car has, you gotta have awesome tires or a lot of traction control to limit the spinning of those tires. And Aaron, what do you think about that?
About what?
Your mom.
Oh! So the first run in track mode, 0 to 60 was 5.05. And then no, that was in drag strip mode.
That drag.
And then track mode with no launch control was 4.64, 0 to 60. And then sport mode was 4.43.
So eliminating launch control and going down in modes gave us better results on the street.
Yeah.
With street tires and not a lot of heat in them. I mean, we put a little heat in them. This road is not hot by any means. It's not the best road in the world. It's decent, but I still think you want to get the 11-second quarter mile, you have to be on the drag strip with drag radials, and you have to do line lock, heat the heck out of the tires. We spun every mode.
Yeah.
So
Agreed. Myth busted.
busted! It's a slow car.
So we're in the Shelby GT500 2020, which happens to be one of my lifelong absolute dream cars.
To put things in perspective for you guys, I personally am not a huge Mustang guy.
I never thought in my life that I would love a Mustang this much. Can you even call this a Mustang? It's a Shelby GT500.
Like, I love the look of the classic Mustangs, but this body style, whatever gen it is, I don't know what they call it, but this newer body style, I'm kind of medium on. I think it kind of ruined it for me with all the V6 models, all the high school girls that have the not powerful version of this car. So I was a little medium on the Mustang body style. This car changes that for me. It's basically tastefully wide-bodied Mustang, because you can get really, really ugly with wide bodies really quick. And I don't think they did that with this car.
Oh, you know what? There's just something about the sound. I can't even tap on the gas without getting excited.
Woo! Man, this thing is something else.
Woohoo! She can go! She can go! She's like, okay, I'm free! And then I gotta cage her back in. And then she gets mad again. It almost sounds like she's mad when she's downshifting. She's like,
One thing, this car is just so raw.
It's so sounds so good. I don't know, man. It's just a good freaking car.
I gotta be honest. Now that I've driven one, it's better than I could have imagined. I better put my seatbelt on. Sorry about that.
Out of all the cars we have access to here at Full Torque, this one is one of my favorites, if not my favorite right now. This car is just so amazingly fun to drive. It's so good.
I can honestly say I think I like the way that Porsche 911 GT3 drives more, but the power and the feel of this car is just so raw compared to that. It's a completely different experience. It's honestly, it's not very comparable.
A couple of weeks ago I was driving that Challenger Scat Pack. Super fun car, but to be honest, it's fun only in like one aspect, and that's just like romping on it in a rolling straight line. From a dig, it just spun out. Now this thing is a totally different story because you get the muscle car feel, but more exciting is you can rip this thing around a corner and come out of it like a supercar, which is amazing.
It's kind of at a disadvantage too because we have a lot of all-wheel drive cars on the channel, and those just grip up and they're quick and they're powerful. We have the GT3 and the GT2 RS, which are also real powerful rear-wheel drive cars, but nothing like this car.
With it being the newer models, the traction control does work. This is the kind of car that, oh my gosh, I almost hit a seagull just now. This is the kind of car that you see crash all the time, leaving car meets at events, hits crowds. Like, that's the Mustang staple. After driving this one, I can understand why. If you take all the traction control off and you're in track mode or drag strip mode or whatever it is in your particular model, this thing is rowdy. Oh my gosh, these seagulls! Without the tech in the car, this thing is hard to control, I will say. When I step on it, if it's in the right mode and traction control's on and you just step on it, you can feel the back end breaking loose and the computer correcting basically, because you can feel it kind of walking around back there. It's slippery, but it's still putting the power down enough to where you don't lose control. You're not sliding all over the place.
Traction control on, it still was having some slippage.
From a comfort perspective, this car is really comfortable for how gnarly it is. I could daily drive this car easy. The seats are cushy, the steering wheel is comfortable, there's climate control that works well. I mean, I have no complaints in that department.
My overall opinion of this car, I love it. Yes, I'm biased, but there's a thought that I just thought of. Growing up, this was my favorite car, my dream car. But as we were kind of with this Full Torque, I've been, you know, hanging around a lot of supercars and driving them and loving them. So I was kind of drifting away, to be honest. But now that I've driven the 2020 Shelby GT500, I'm back on the train, baby. I am back on the train. I love this thing.
Car's dope, but the back seat sucks.
Okay, awesome.
No, this is totally a family car.
Thanks guys for joining the Full Torque crew for this experience in the GT500. I have enjoyed this car, as I can guess everyone else did. Comment below, subscribe, hit the notification button, especially let me know about my steering wheel and how I'm holding it.
Okay, bye, subscribe, bye.